welcome to RMP Podcast. This is your host, Ramir Mooney. Today, my special guest is Black Cafe.
Yes.
He's a music producer. How long you been doing beats?
13 years.
God damn, has it really been?
It's been
I know Rice Creek is when you started.
Yeah, 13 years. I've been doing 13. I've been making beats since.
God damn. So we had to be like 14, 15?
Mm-hmm. Because when I first started making beats, I was at Tony Flower's house.
Okay.
Because it was me and Vontae who was in the basement who was making beats. I knew Vontae wasn't going to last with that shit. He fell asleep. I was up to like 2 or 3 in the morning trying to make a beat. I didn't know how to work none of that shit.
Yeah.
But after that, I got really fascinated with it. So I went over a friend's house. He had studio equipment. I told him I could make beats even though I lied my ass off so I could just try to make some beats.
Yeah.
I ain't still know what I was doing. I was just over there pressing shit. Like, oh, that sound good. And none of the shit was good. It was horrible. But no, I went over there. I can't remember his name, but Raspy used to stay with me. I don't know if you wasn't there. You moved. But Raspy used to stay with. He stayed with me for a while. We used to go over there, and he's recorded one of Marvin's songs.
Yeah.
And
I think I know who you're talking about. He lived like next in between Dale and like Boozy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I forget his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was over him. I was making beats, and then I got an old that's when we started. That's when we moved out of there and then moved over north. And then we had that old which PC was that? It was an old Dell computer, and I used that to make my first couple of beats on. That shit was okay. The computer just was real old and shitty and didn't turn on. So I had to constantly press the fucking power button until it got juice or some shit. And it finally turned on. And when it turned on, the rest is history. Shit, I started learning how to use FLs. If you don't know how to use FLs, go buy it and learn it because it's user friendly for everybody. So
yeah, I remember my first time with FL Studios. I was probably like fucking 11, 12. I like to tell you my beat had a lot of gunshots in it.
Why?
I know, that was like, what, maybe a couple years after 50 Cent came out, so everybody was banging that in the house. Even my mom, we used to take my brother Boo to work early in the morning, probably like 5 in the morning. And my mom would be playing that whole CD, and all of us in the car. Me, my sister, my oldest brother, and my mom, we just, do something, it's super thick. I'm like, yeah, that's our shit.
Nah, hell nah, that's it.
But yeah, I don't know what was up with the gunshots, but it was just,
that was the wave back in the day.
it sounded nice to me, so
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't. Every time I hear a motherfucking gunshot sound of the beat, I get mad instantly. I say, man, take these goddamn noises out. It's not necessary. Just put a real gun in the fucking mic and just shoot it. Shit, cause that shit sound like what little squirt guns going off. That's all that shit sound like. I fucking hate that shit. But yeah, beats, shit, that's my life. That's what I'm trying to make a career out of now. I was very indecisive with what I wanted to do with music.
Yeah.
So I finally made the decision to actually fully just do music. My mom told me a long time ago, she said do whatever you want, but if you do it, you gotta be for sure that's what you want to do.
Right.
So I'm testing the waters with different things and trying to do different projects and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I'm gonna just do music for the time being right now because, like I said, I'm starting to get back into it. I'm trying to help everybody out. Smokehouse, right? That's the name of the group, right?
Yeah, Smokehouse.
Smokehouse, yeah. I'm with them right now. So different connections and all that junk. So the more people we meet, the better our chances of making something out of it. It's gonna be better.
Yeah.
So I just said we just gotta keep focusing on it actually sparked something up for me to want to just do that again. At first, I almost gave up on music completely.
Yeah.
I stopped making beats for 2 years.
Why? What was the reason behind that?
Because nobody didn't want to never use my beats. They'd say, oh yeah, I'll call you and all that, yeah, yada 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 and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And they just never use my beats, so it gets discouraging. So that's why it put me in the mindset of what, like, that's why I got like a complex about my music, is because people didn't use my beats, and that's why I started thinking all my beats were garbage. Like, hey, yeah, I'm using it, yeah, your beats good. Okay, you have my beats, but why I haven't heard anything from it?
Right.
Only person who did something with my beats was Marvin, literally, nobody else. And you know, it's discouraging. Like, it makes you think you're just not good enough. Mm-hmm. And I had that complex for them 2 years, so I just started making beats. Like I said, the only thing I heard was my friends say, yeah, your beats good, but that's not enough for me. Like, I need to know from outside sources, like people who never heard my beats.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying like I'm like a god tier beat maker or anything like that. I never say that.
Yeah. I
don't want to be better than the next person. I want to be better than my previous self. Cause if you going against other people, it gives you growth and all that. It makes you break barriers and shit. But if you can't, cause your own self is your biggest critic. So if you can't surpass yourself when making music or doing anything, you can't surpass anybody else. So if I can't get over the wall of me stopping myself from furthering myself with music, then I'll never be able to say I'm actually good enough to go against somebody else or anything like that. You know, I'm not, like, that's why I always say I'm not better than nobody. Like I said, I'm trying to be a better version of myself. And if I can't ever be a better version of myself, then what's the point?
Right.
So that means I'll be just stuck in an infinite loop of just doing the same shit all the time. So that means I'm stuck in my comfort zone. So, and you don't wanna fucking do that. It sucks. Can we curse?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
sure. You're fine. This podcast is for you to be yourself. You ain't gotta be nobody else but yourself.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good. Cause I was gonna say a lot of mother bitches and who's whores.
That shit don't go together and make sense, but I get what you're saying. Some mother whores. But being a music producer, what is one important thing that you think other people who want to do music and shit like that, what do you think they need to know or learn? As far as like making a beat or, pretty much just like making a beat.
Like, what do they want to know about making a beat, or what they want to learn, like, in going into it?
Both. Let's do both.
So going into it, you got to know what you want. First of all, making beats is like, cause everybody's gonna ask, what's your type of genre of music you want to make, or you want to make a beat just like somebody else. Like, you got to know what you want to make. You got to know how to go into making beats, like with that mindset of, all right, I'm finna make beats for myself first, and then once I think it sounds good, I want to let somebody else hear it. So once you get into that mindset of like impressing yourself and knowing what you want to make, then you show everybody else to get their opinion. Because in the beginning, it's going to be shitty. Yeah. It's going to be horrible. It's not the funnest thing, because you're going to think the most shittiest thing you can make is going to be the best thing you make. I've done it. It took me 13 years to fucking figure that out. And Jesus Christ, it was bad. Like I said, I made songs with just bad audio, beats with bad audio, fucking overpowering hi-hats, 808s and all that. Like, oh yeah, I need more boom in this bitch, and it just did not work the way I expected.
That boom the fuck out of the beat, huh?
Yeah, fuck the whole, it distorted everything. I didn't know about decibels and all that shit. I didn't know about certain frequencies and all that shit. It's a lot of shit that factors in the music.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know everything. I know like some things, but you know, you just gotta make sure everything works with each other.
He know a lot. That motherfucker be lying. Didn't even know a lot.
I know enough. Just leave it at that.
He know a lot.
But yeah, like if you trying to be a producer, you just gotta be able to please yourself at the end of the day. If your ears, so what I learned this from DJ Khaled. If you can't vibe with your own beat, feel like you can't rap to it. If you can rap to it or vibe to it, you making a hit. Okay. That's how and that's you feel it. You know it's good. Like, yeah, But some people gonna like it and some people gonna hate it. You don't know until somebody actually put a layer vocal up on it.
Right.
To make it like fucking gold. So it's like a 50-50. So if you're trying to become a producer, like really try to like focus on yourself, focus on your craft, focus on trying to make it better. Cause it's gonna take time. Like I said, it's gonna take time. It may not seem like you're going anywhere with it or anything like that. But if you give it enough time and care, and you just nurture the shit out of it, I swear you'll be the best producer out here. It's not hard. Beats are not hard to make. It's just you just don't know how to make them yet. Once you learn, it's gonna be just like that. I can make a beat within 5 minutes. If I really want to make a really good beat, I will spend days up on it. But like I said, everything, it's a process to everything. You got to take your time and go through that process. Yeah. If you go through that process step by step, you're gonna create something good. It's just like anybody taking pictures, rapping. Like I said, J. Cole, look at him. He got his own fucking group, label, everything. You know, it took him a long time to nurture his craft. He wouldn't be where he's at. Lil Wayne, years. Took him. It takes time to make where you need to get to where you need to be at. Like I said, everybody's not good when they first start off. Everybody's shit unless you're just a prodigy or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people ain't that. You gotta work towards it. But other than that, like making beats is not hard. Constructing them is not hard. Doing anything about it is not hard. I'm saying it because I know how to do it. It's easy to me, not to everybody else. It's probably like a hard math problem to y'all. To me, it's probably like easy as reading. Literally, you just got to take your time with it. Like I said, being a producer it's a nice thing because you can vibe out completely, just zone everything out and just enjoy it. You know, even if you're having a bad day, it makes your days better. Music always makes everybody's day better. You can't. It's like our everyday thing. You need music. Like I said, some music is not good for you. A lot of it is, but I guarantee you, when you hear a song, it could be something funny, it could be something serious, sad, have something about love, you know, all that junk. It makes your day brighter. It used to make my days brighter, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I do it. Like I said, if it can put a smile on my face, it can put a smile on anybody else's face, and that's what I want to do. I want people to enjoy my music. I want people to enjoy my beats. Like I said, I'm trying to make something that, you know, that everybody can enjoy. You know, just be able to just sit down like, hey, I want to listen to this and just enjoy myself.
Right. You want to create a vibe.
That's all. That's pretty much all music is. It's just a vibe. You just get a vibe from it. That's it.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just how I just look at everything. Yeah. I'm just a simple person. Like I like simple things. It makes life much simpler. So yeah.
What's one of the easiest things about being a music producer?
One of the most easiest things to me about being a producer is you don't got to worry about nobody telling you what the fuck to do or say or make. It's literally 100% your own craft.
I like that. That made me want to be a music producer now.
It's lovely. You don't got nobody can just sit there and teach you how to make beats.
Yeah.
They can teach you how to use the tools to make them, but it's up to you to make the beat.
Yeah, that's just like photography too. I taught myself a lot of shit with that.
See, nobody's
worth it though.
They can tell you how to take pictures, but it's up to you to get that feeling, to capture that feeling.
Yeah, capture the moments and stuff.
Yeah, you have the choice. You have that choice. They don't just say they don't give you bookwork shit. You got to go out there and experience. Like I said, I experience my beats through feeling. I feel like when I'm mad, sad, happy, angry, or just bored. It's just feelings. Like I said, that's what makes being a producer easy. You can do whatever you want, and nobody can tell you how to do it because they don't know how to do it. That's why it's nice to be a producer.
Yeah.
Anybody can rap. You can just tell them just throw a word in there, but they're critiquing your craft. You don't. Oh no, I get it. I know what I want to say. I know what I want to do. Nobody can. Oh, you should just add this. Do you know what? Do you even know what the fuck the name of that instrument is? Oh, add this kick. No, you told me you just said add a kick, but that's a clap. You got to know what you're talking about. So that's why I like being a producer. Nobody don't know what the fuck they're talking about 90% of the time when they talk to me. Yeah. Oh, you need to just add this. I don't know what this is, but okay, I'm gonna try to add it. That's literally how it goes. That's literally how it goes 90% of the time.
You experience that a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm. I don't mind. It's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Unless you said, huh?
No, my back. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say unless you know somebody else that knows how to do it. Yeah. That's just it.
And have you worked with any other producers?
Yeah, I worked with Scooter Beats. We collabed a couple of times, but you know he's doing his own thing. He's in the Marines right now, so you know we rarely get to see each other most of the time. But I do look forward to doing more beats with him. Yeah. I'm collabing currently with Jeremy. I don't know his producer name yet because he still haven't thought of one, so I'm just gonna throw his name out there like that. Yeah. You know, I hope you don't get mad at me saying it. But other than that, he's a pretty damn good musician. I will give him that. Like I said, he is the first person I met that can play instruments. Yeah. Cause I can't play shit. I can play the piano, but I can't play it to like really good. You know, I'm still learning the piano. I want to learn the guitar too. Yeah. But yeah, he came over and we just vibed out. It was just fucking cool as shit. Like to see somebody actually do that shit in front of me is fucking crazy. Like it blew my mind. Like
yeah, somebody else that can speak your language and understand what you're doing on the computer.
Pretty much. You know, you just gotta appreciate the blessings that come in your life. Like I said, I'm an introvert. Like I said, I don't mind going outside. I don't mind socializing, but I mostly stay to myself. Right. You know, and I appreciate that you brought all of them over here for me to talk to them and see them. You know, get to meet them and you know share contacts and all that shit. Like it's dope as fuck.
Well, hell, it wasn't just me. I only brought Otis. Otis brought all the rest of them. Well, I mean, I brought Jay Watts because she was with me, and then Otis brought Otis, aka Eddie King. So he brought himself. He brought Southside Mouse. He brought, I want to say his name right. I mean, we know him by Monty, but his artist name is Ducey.
I think it's like Duce or something.
Duce, yeah. It used to be Young Deuce, but so it's around it. Duce, I think it is.
Yeah.
Who else we had? Well, then it was
Jeremiah, and then Jeremy.
Okay, yeah.
But Jeremiah goes by Oceanus.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That did definitely take time to know their names, but yeah, that was a good night though to have them over here. Yeah, and to see y'all piecing beats together, and then you see an actual artist rap on y'all beats. Yeah. You know, that's a different thing than a person being like, oh yeah, send me a beat. You know, I feel you. That definitely get frustrating. It's like then you don't talk to them no more and stuff like that. Like you don't hear nothing from them, so it's like I just gave a beat away and you ain't gonna use it. It was wasting my time. You know. Pretty much,
you know.
So I get you on that.
It's a hard thing to deal with, you know. So you know, I can talk my way out of anything, damn near, or talk to anybody, damn near. But you know, being an introvert is bad because you know I don't get out. I don't really mingle with too many people. Yeah. And all that. But you know, once you bring more people around, and you know you get to know all these people know just lines and lines of information, different people, and all that. And you know, it's just networking. That's all it is. You know, that's why I wish I did when I was younger, is network more when I was younger. You know, I had chances to be signed with somebody, or I had a chance to, you know, try to be somewhere in my life with my music, but I stopped. I got scared. One thing I want to always tell people is this one thing: don't ever be scared to do your dream. I was scared, and I got knocked out. I not even knocked out, just lost a lot of opportunities. Like a lot of fucking opportunities, and that shit hurts when you just look back at like, hey, I could have did this. I could have been more than what I am now. Right. You know, you think about that. You think about this shit. I think about that shit a lot. Like I could have been more, but what I always say, another thing I always say is it always happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And like I said, now I feel like my reason is coming. Like,
yeah. I mean, I look at it as when you miss an opportunity,
you gain an opportunity.
Yeah, you gain one, or that one wasn't for you, you know. But it's good that you can realize that you see the opportunities while you got yourself making your music, or you know, whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, you can see your faults. Like I said, you see your faults. You see where you lacking at and all that. Cause all my previous encounters with people making music, I learned like that ain't where I want to be at. Like I want to do music with you because I've been around you for so long.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do music with Marvin too. I've been around him so long. That's what I'm comfortable with, and I'm comfortable around. I want to do music with everybody. Don't get me wrong. You know, but it's our time to do something. Like, you know, my brother Andrew, you know, he's a barber. He's a full-time barber. He went to school to get a trade to better himself, better his career, better his life and his kids' life, you know.
Yeah.
And now I'm to the point where I'm tired of sitting around in my life just wasting it away and not doing nothing with the talent I have. That's why I physically know I'm good at, like music. I'm talented in it. You know, I'm good at video games. I'm good at I can build computers. Definitely. I can do anything if I really try to. If I sat there and put enough time into it, I can do almost anything.
Yeah.
It's not hard. But now is the time where it's time for me to get off the ship and go my own way. You know, with me, like with my life, like I have to.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's time for me to actually find something that I'm going to excel at and then make money from. And it's not really even about the money. It's just really just to better my life, the lives of everybody. You know, if I have a golden opportunity, I want to make sure I can spread the opportunity to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, music is my way of doing it. And I should have been, you know, putting music out. But I was scared of criticism. I was scared of, you know, oh, his shit suck and all that shit. I'm too old for that now. I don't really give a fuck what nobody think. If it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Yeah, you have to. That's just like me doing this podcast, you know. It took a lot for me to even want to be on the camera and look at myself, hear my voice. I still be getting nervous starting it up. Like, you see how we started? I'm like, I'm getting ready. Like, why is it taking you so long? Leave it alone, bro. Let me get comfortable.
I'm about to say, why you get nervous? I'm not nervous. Like I said, I just went up in a full throttle. It's just talking. Yeah. It's just talking to you.
I mean, because like how you said, like why you were scared to release your stuff because you're scared of the criticism and all this fear stuff. So it's like I'm not super scared because I'm still doing it, but I am nervous just because it's like I'm still getting comfortable with myself, learning my voice, and learning how, you know, just learning certain things about myself on what I do. Do I want to share that with the world, or do I not want to share that? You know what I mean? But it's all a choice at the end of the day. I like after a few minutes in the podcast, any podcast I do with somebody, I ain't gonna care no more because I'm over that. I feel like that's always gonna be something, and it's fine because it helps me remember where I'm coming from and how I started. You know what I mean? That's just with anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I said, always be humble to yourself and always be humble to everybody.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you do that, you will go a long way. Like I said, I humble myself. I don't know. Like, that's why I always tell you I ain't trying to be better than nobody. Because when you start getting that ego, and then you start just being a jackass, shit doesn't go right. Like, you just think you're better than everybody. I hate people like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm better than nobody. Like I said, now I don't expect people to think they're better than you. To anybody, y'all can think y'all better than me. That's y'all choice, and that's how y'all feel. I don't give a shit. But other than that, no, I'm just genuinely just a humble person. Like I tell people, you know, I try to give advice out. I try to teach people things. You know, I try to give lessons out and all that. You know, I try to explain things as best I can and all that type of shit. I try to be more of a leader towards people than a follower.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, you're a good ass leader because you see, I come to your ass when I have questions about certain things. I don't go to nobody else. Like, you my therapist. Just because we're very similar. Like, the stuff that you do for people is what I do for people. And you're the person I go to, like, when I need some self stuff, like somebody to talk to or just to listen. I go to you because I know you'll sit here and listen to me and understand. Not to say everybody else won't, but, you know, it's certain people that you like talking to, because they give you that same energy or that vibe, and they're not gonna sit here and lie to you or just be like, oh yeah, man, you'll be okay. Like, no, you break it down. Like, look, motherfucker, this was going on. Maybe, like, I can't tell you what to do, but this is what I see you need to do. You know, you can look on the outside and see what's going on. You know, and outside, you see the bigger picture. You know, I might be looking at a piece of the picture, but you're like, no, this is what you're missing. Like, damn, okay, I didn't realize that. You know,
this all come with time and just listening.
Yeah.
Listening is, what my uncle always told me, listening is a hard skill to learn.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to grasp that skill. You know, I still have to learn about listening. I used to be a good listener, I feel, but I feel like probably a couple of years ago I stopped being a good listener because I just felt like nobody was listening to me. So it's like now I'm looking on that other side of it. It's like I just want to talk. I don't want to hear nobody. But I can't be like that.
See, yeah, you can't, cause that's where you fuck yourself up at. That's where you just gonna fuck everything up at. Listen to what a person will say, cause a person will tell you about themselves. A woman, this is for example, if you talk to a woman, you sit there and talk to them. A woman don't like a man talking over. A woman don't like a man just talking about herself. A woman just don't like listening to a man talk about everything he achieved and gotten goals and all that shit. A woman wants you to take time to listen to them, to listen to their problems, listen to what they're doing, you know, they're ambitious. And then, you know, you let them speak and you comment on them. You know, they want a person that'll sit there and literally grasp what they're saying. That's what keeps a woman's attention. They love men that listen. You a good dude, like I said. But it just all comes with time and just learning that skill. Because if you actually sit there and listen to them, you actually have a conversation with them. If you actually think about it, when you listen to a woman, you use the words that's coming out their mouth and giving it right back to them. Yeah. But in question for them. But it's just not even that. I'm not even saying I'm like I know everything about women. I just know out of experience with my family and my relationships and all that shit, you learn this stuff. Like I said, my daddy always told me, a hard head makes a soft ass.
That's very true.
And if you don't understand that, learn it. But if you just sit down and just actually really listen to people, a person to tell you their life story without you even knowing, without them even knowing it, not you know it, but like I said, a person can tell you they committed a murder without you even saying that. If you just listen, it's a skill you gotta learn. Yeah. Like I said, it's a life skill you gotta learn. You don't learn that shit in school. Like they tell you to listen and shit. Like, oh, listen and study this. No, like I said, you just gotta learn that. You gotta learn that shit.
Yeah.
But like I said, a lot of things just take time. You just gotta nurture it. Like I said, I've been around a lot of people.
So you left off you're talking about you're an introvert, but you've been around a lot of people. Pretty much talking about like having listening skills and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's just something that I listen to a lot of people. You just learn it. You know, they tell you their life story or what they did or about themselves, and then you just learn it. Yeah.
So, has music been a part of your life since you've been a kid? Like, has it been a part of your life just your whole life, or?
A good chunk of it. At first, when I was a kid, I didn't fucking like music. I said, man, I don't do these stupid booty bouncing music videos.
So I'm guessing this was the 90s when you know this music.
Nah. When it was the 90s, nah. Cause what we used to do is, what made me not like music when I first started off, why I didn't like music, is because every time I was watching fucking cartoons, Richie would come up in there, that's my older brother, come up in there and fucking change it to like a fucking Ja Rule music video or a 50 Cent music video. and just be playing all types of shit and just looking at the music. I said, nigga, I want to watch cartoons. Nigga, I'm a kid. Fuck, I want to. Yeah. Well, you can say music was a part of my life, most of my life.
So pretty much at first you hated music, but now you love it.
No, I hated music videos.
Oh, okay.
Right. I fucking sat there and just been in the living room, man. You Dragon Ball Z for the come on. All right, I'm watching this music video, man. Fuck you, nigga. I just get mad in the mud. Because man, it sucks. But now when I gradually got older, I started appreciating looking at the music videos because I started wanting to be like whatever they was on the fucking music videos. And I said I want to be a rapper. And then I started listening. I said fuck them lyrics. I like that beat. I started listening. That's all I really listen to is the beats. I don't listen to the vocals. I really don't.
That's how I used to pick up on music. I used to hear the beat if I like the beat, and then gradually I'll start hearing the words and stuff. So then it might be something catchy and stuff like that.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah.
You can't make a fucking song without. You can make a song with just vocals. You can, but it ain't gonna sound better. It ain't gonna sound better than listening to it with like a beat, with sounds playing with it. Like I said, I could just probably like scratch my ass and it'll probably sound better than that.
Okay.
I feel like when you go acapella or some shit like that, I feel like that's for like battle rapping. Not like on the actual be like yeah, no that junk. No, I feel like that's for more battle rapping, acapella.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas are good at their job. They're good at talking shit about each other. It's all battle rapping is talking shit about each other. Fucking music is just telling you a life story and all that shit, and you know, telling them about their story or what they do in their daily lives and all that shit. Yeah. But you know, they need a little hard beat to bring their story to life, pretty much. Like without you having that knocking sound in the background, I at that point I'm not finna listen to nobody's voice. Like they be saying, oh yeah man, you hear the Lil Wayne verse? Lil Wayne cold as shit.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck about the lyrics. I care about the fucking beat.
I feel that.
Like, people think, oh man, you hear these lyrics. I said, I can't remember. I bet you if you play a song, I won't remember none of them fucking lyrics. I tell a person that in a heartbeat. Like, I can't remember lyrics to save my life. Oh, you know this Lil Wayne song? You know this Fat Joe song, Big Pun song, this person song, Tupac song, Scarface song? You can... And people always up there say, oh, I'm going to take your black card because you don't know this song. Because I don't rap the lyrics or sing the lyrics like y'all do. That's not what I'm into. Y'all into the lyrical part of everything. I'm into like the shit that goes on in the background. I'm into the production side of it. I'm not into the vocals. Shit, that's more easier than anything. The making a beat is the hardest part because you got to find a beat that matches with the vocals.
Right.
Everybody say, oh man, you ain't black, I'm about to take your black card. I don't give a fuck if you take my black card, nigga. Like I said, shit, like I said, without a beat, you wouldn't be sitting on TV. Who would want to listen to it? Look at a TV screen while somebody's just sitting there rapping through the whole, for 3 fucking minutes of you not hearing nothing but just a voice.
I mean, they can do that with poetry, but not rap.
Poetry is different.
Yeah, that's true.
That's different than rap. And if somebody says, "Oh no, that's the same," no, it's not. Poetry is like, it's real creative. Like some raps are like poetry, damn near, but it's more of raps aren't poetry. Poetry is like something like you feel, like something you really strongly feel about. Rapping is just like, all right, I'm gonna be a rapper today. I'm about to go rap about this girl bouncing her ass on my feet or something shit like that. that rapping is everybody rap about the same thing.
Yeah.
Money, cars, clothes, and women.
Yeah, you got a big ass point there.
So what the fuck you want to do? But it gets everybody. Everybody likes it. I like it.
Yeah, especially if it's catchy. Like I can see that. Like anybody can make a catchy song.
But you can't make a song with just
without a beat though.
Yeah.
You need the beat. The beat is the heart of the song. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just the song just makes the beat pop out more.
You know what? Speaking of beats, can I hear some of your beats? Can we see you construct the beat?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, we're gonna change the setup. We're gonna stop right here for a minute.
Why are you doing this to me? I guess I gotta do this stupid shit.
What's going on?
Nothing. Oh, that's why. Oh my god. Why isn't it not coming out? Plans. Shit happens every fucking time. Says it's fucking active. Well, it's not working there. Let's see. Shift underscore. There you go, I'm sorry. Oh, that irritates me. It irritates me very badly. I'm really trying to make a beat. Thank you. Fucking stupid. This one mine for this over.
So what's this you doing?
I'm just basically getting the sample the way I want it to be.
Okay.
So pretty much in a nice spot where it fits, so I can pitch it up, pitch it down, yada yada yada. So basically just resampling it pretty much.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna chop it up or anything. I just like the sample the way it is. But it's usually hard to figure out what melody you want to add, stack on top of that. So I just go straight to the other part of it. Yeah, that's just making the snares and all this stuff, giving it a little bit of rhythm.
Yeah.
So once you do that, you'll figure out where you want to go with your beat. And if not, I can always have Jeremy come fuck with it.
That's why it's good to have other producer friends.
add a sub because I felt like it needed a sub inside the beat. So
How important is the sub?
it's basically bass. Bass is in all types of beats. You want the bass in the beat because if you don't have bass in the beat, you can make beats without bass, but that basically gives it that oomph.
Okay.
So then you add some hi-hats. So that's a little good now. Not too jazzy. See if I can. That's where it's gonna go. Almost again.
So see, right now you're trying to place the
Wow,
certain things into certain keys and space it out for.
pretty much.
Oh yeah, so it all goes together.
Well, then copy paste. I should make this 9. Not that one. Then now you fatten it up with this. So I double layer my kicks. Alright, so now I'm gonna make another sub. So copy, clone. So I want my sub to match with my kicks, so well pretty much the kicks match with the subs. I can just do it this way, this will make it much easier. Copy. Actually, no, yeah, match with the kicks. Paste. Oh, I did be alright. Hold on one second. Paste. Take that off, take that off. So this is how my kicks are. And then you want it to hit just right. So bring it down, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. You don't always have to do it this way, but
Yeah.
it's just basically this is just like how I like doing it. And then you just make it long. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I always do that. Switch it up at the end because I kind of fucked that up.
Also, I forget to tell y'all that me and Black Cafe will be making a mixtape, probably a couple mixtapes.
Alright, Rita. Yeah, Rita.
I need to clean and go face you. Hello?
Yeah, it's Rita.
Hey,
What's up?
man, you home? You home?
Yeah, but I got company over. What's up?
Nothing. I'm calling into phone. It was about let's check in.
Oh no, he probably cutting somebody's hair right now.
Yeah, his phone switched up. Alright.
Alright, Rita. Chat on my brother.
I ain't giving out no names, but we will be making probably a couple of mixtapes.
Probably so.
Keep you updated on that. Trust me, you're gonna want to look forward to that. It's gonna be a new experience for me and him because we're gonna be trying out rapping. So it's gonna be another journey.
I should did the patty girl lip.
That's why he my best friend.
Yes, sir.
We've been best friends for more than 13 years.
Yeah.
Maybe like 14, 15. No, actually like 20.
It ain't 20. It's about 15.
Like 15.
About 15.
Well, I would say it's 20 because that's what it feels like.
It do feel like it's longer than that.
We getting old, my boy. We getting old.
You ain't lying about that. Be old.